fixed on the just, and his ears have heard their prayers. It is like big as my hand. Look at that.
Don't shoot him.
These are like the size of a Nerf football. Like, they're huge. Cimetière de Montparnasse. This one is not as quite as heinous as the Père Lachaise cemetery, but it does have quite a few interesting graves and very interesting architecture. It was built a little bit later on, so this is more 1800s-ish, and a lot of newer graves, obviously. These are still used for a lot of families today. One of the neat features of the Institut du Monde Arabe, the Institute of the Arab World, is the view from the top of the building. It looks over Notre Dame, the sun. And St. Louis. I just learned something new, that Oriental, often called Eastern Orthodox, Christian churches do not allow three-dimensional sculptures, which is... Here's an early version of the Gospels written in both Coptic and Arabic. It would appear that the Institut du Monde Arabe has beehives. We just finished at the Institute of the Arab World, and I have to say it was a little disappointing. They didn't have a ton of stuff, and it was a little confusing about how you walk through it, and a lot of the inscriptions were not in English. Not that they all have to be, but having a little bit more would have helped, just because this is a museum that would attract people of all sorts of languages. So, but, you know, I'm thinking a lot of the good stuff is probably at the Louvre, and it's kind of impossible for them to steal it from the Louvre. So, it was worth a visit if you have a pass. So this is the sink in this little medieval themed restaurant we're eating at for lunch. Oh, that's pretty cool. I have no clue how old this is, but look at this. This thing is not some weird reproduction. It's really this old. That's creepy. People are familiar with the eternal flame underneath the Arc de Triomphe being a monument to the soldiers who died in World War I. But a lot of people don't understand what names and places written on the actual arc itself mean. So what are they?
Many of them commemorate the generals and soldiers that fought under Napoleon during the Napoleonic Wars. Many of his famous commanders such as Soult, Suchet, Victor, etc. are named and inscribed here, winners of the Legion of Honor.
We aren't entirely sure why, but it appears that the Arc is not open for public access to the top at this point, which is really sad. It's included in the Paris Museum Pass, so if you ever have a chance to go, you should. Maybe it's just this construction. Things definitely look a little different than last year. They have the entirety of the bottom cordoned off to where you have to buy a ticket to even get underneath the middle, which I understand, considering the security threats right now. I think that's probably smart. They also have the middle part of the grass gated off, and I'm hoping that's just a temporary thing because it looks like they might be doing this sod or something, because people sit out there on nice days just like they are over here. Rue Claire is just a... Start that over. Rue Claire is just a short walk from the Eiffel Tower. The atmosphere is very different. It's very local. There's lots of little street market vendors that have fresh fruit, fresh seafood, fresh flowers, nice cafes to sit and watch the pedestrians. So once you get tired of the crazy hubbub of the Eiffel Tower, stroll over here and have a coffee.
2 years ago when we were in Paris, we ate at a restaurant across from this one, and we noticed the beagle. Their maitre d', the beagle in the doorway. And yet again, when we came back, he was there, and we knew that we had to eat at this restaurant this time around. And we weren't disappointed. The beagle drew us in, but the food will keep us coming back again and again. Oh, and his name? It's Teo.